Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Rangers versus Twins Major League Baseball matchup on Friday, September 1st, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We now also have the Pickdawgz Dime Club, and this isn't for everyone, but if you're a larger bettor dealing with a big bankroll, this could be for you. So call the toll-free number, text the number, talk to a live person, and they'll answer all your questions. But let's get to this one. Rangers taking on the Twins. The Twins still in control of that American League Central. Got beat up by the Guardians at home earlier this week, and getting swept by your closest chaser normally puts you in trouble. But the thing is, the Guardians had been so bad, and the Twins, well, had been solid enough to stay above 500 that they're still 5 games up in the American League Central, and I would say they are pretty much a stone cold lock to win that division. Meanwhile, the Rangers looked like a stone cold lock to win the American League West, but they have let that slip away. It had been a horrible road trip. Now, the Rangers kind of put it together towards the end of the road trip, winning a few games here and there, but for the most part, it was a bad skid. And of course, that loss to end that road trip in New York against the Mets, well, that just pretty much exemplified that maybe these problems for the Rangers run a little bit deeper than what we can see on the surface. And maybe the fact that the Rangers had so much success over the first half of the season, including 5 players that went to the All-Star game, maybe we kind of just brushed aside just how bad this pitching staff is overall. Max Scherzer gets the ball here today, and the Rangers obviously knew they were at desperate times for desperate measures. When you go out and acquire a $40 million a year pitcher at the trade deadline, boy, that pretty much makes a statement that we're going to do what we need to do and pay what we need to pay in order to get help for our pitching staff. But Scherzer can't do it alone, and in fact, at this point in his career, we're not so sure he can actually do it at all. Nate Eovaldi's got to get back in this rotation as the number 2. That will help everybody else downward in the rotation. I think that's where the problems really lie with this Texas Rangers pitching staff. Speaking of troubles, Joe Ryan for the Twins really was a guy that they looked to that was supposed to be, kind of a breakout year type guy and a guy that they were going to be able to lean on. But really, Ryan has come up short in that department as well and hasn't been nearly the pitcher the Twins had hoped he would be. I'll tell you, this one, you got a team that got swept at home by the Guardians. You got a team that's coming off a road trip, and that even prior to the road trip, they were having their share of struggles. I think the Rangers get back home in front of a big crowd and get well. I'm going to take the Rangers in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often each of the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.